Hey everybody, welcome, welcome to Hidden Horror. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate that. Let's get started. Good afternoon. Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome to Hidden Horror. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday to you, and I hope all is well. So today I'm coming to bring you just some more very disturbing details about the murder of Demeria Hollingsworth. This is the young lady that was staying at her grandmother's house with her 12-year-old cousin, and there was an issue about a cell phone. And allegedly, her 12-year-old cousin, while Demeria was sleeping in the top bunk of a two-bunk bed, she took pillows, cover, and allegedly smothered her little cousin. So today I'm here because I want to bring you some additional details. From reading articles and kind of scouring over the internet, I found out really two things. One, there's more sad details, and also there was a GoFundMe that was set up to help pay for the services for Demeria. So let's go over it all. The one thing I do want to say, and I guess I'm going to put up a warning. If you're not able to hear this information, handle this information, if it triggers you, this may not be the video for you to listen to. What I can say is these are just more details. So if you already know about the story, these are just additional details. However, it's still graphic. So please check off if you need to, or you can fast forward if you want to just hear about the GoFundMe. And I also have the link for the GoFundMe information on the Hidden Horror Facebook page if you would like to see that, to read that, or to donate. The main details that I'm finding out now is in the video, they're saying that Demeria, she was fighting back. She was fighting for her life. You could see the struggle on the video. That was something that was not known to me at the time when I did my first video. The other thing, I guess I thought that because this was the grandmother's home, I assumed that the grandmother actually reviewed the video and turned the video over to law enforcement, but that's not what's being reported. They're saying that 2 days later, after July 15th, there was a tipster. They're calling them a tipster that informed law enforcement that the entire murder was on video. So I don't know if the tipster is the grandmother or someone else that would have access to view the video. A lot of people, cameras are online. It's backed up, it's stored, so and they can be action started for the recording. So that's just another detail, which I find to be not odd, but um, I guess I just assumed that grandma provided the video to law enforcement, but this report is saying it was a tipster 2 days later. I guess the thought may have been, let's check the cameras, let's view the cameras, because when I read this article, it's really cringy, but they're saying in the video that you can see the 12-year-old cousin positioning Demeria's body to make it appear like she was just asleep under the covers is really diabolical for a 12-year-old. And I think that's why they're going to charge her, or they're going to attempt to charge her as an adult, because they want her to have a longer sentence, not get out in just a few years because of her age. She would have recently turned 13 years old. So I'm assuming they want her to spend more time in the criminal justice system beyond 5 years if she is convicted. I think it would be very hard for her to fight a case like this, because there is the video which is going to demonstrate what happened. Um, would they go for first degree murder? I'm not sure, because I believe they would have to show premeditation, and I'm not sure if this was premeditated. However, from the accounts, they're saying that Demeria was in the bed asleep. So what time was it when this occurred? Did the 12-year-old cousin wait for Demeria to go to sleep, and then after she knew she was asleep, start the attack? We don't know. We don't know what time, but if it was to go to trial, which in this case, I think it would be extremely sad for a case like this to go to trial, because this is all family. These are family members, cousins. Um, this would be very hard on the family, not just knowing about the video, seeing the video, but seeing the prosecution of the 12-year-old cousin, because you probably have difficulty even processing that one cousin would unalive the other. Like, I can't even imagine the thoughts of this family. And we can't just say this is an accidental death. It's just not. I mean, from what's described, um, it takes time to smother someone, to take their life in this way. You have to hold them down. Most people are fighting. They're trying to push you off of them, get you off of them, because they can't breathe. And it's not a quick thing. You have to securely hold someone down. For example, if she used the pillows or the comforter or the bed, you have to do that for over 2 minutes. So this is not accidental, okay? The fact that she is allegedly um, wiping her face, her nose, her mouth off, um, that indicates that there was no sign of life, and propping her body back up to make it appear as if she was just in the bed sleeping is just extremely disturbing. And I don't know if they can prove premeditated murder, but I believe they could prove second degree murder. Um, I guess the timing for me could suggest that the murder was premeditated if she waited for her to go to sleep. This wasn't like, and we can just assume if she was asleep, it wasn't like there was an argument that led up to it and immediate action was the struggle and fight. No, it's like she waited for her to go to sleep. So anyway, let's get to the article. The article is by actionnews5.com. It's dated July 18th, 2024. It's by Lydia Coons and Joyce Peterson. The article is titled, Tennessee Preteen Charged with First Degree Murder After Suffocating Sleeping 8-Year-Old Cousin to Death, DA says. An 8-year-old girl was murdered by her older cousin on Monday in Humboldt, Tennessee, according to Frederick Agee, District Attorney General for Tennessee Judicial District 28. Home security video obtained by Humboldt Police Department investigators reportedly shows a 12-year-old girl using bedding to suffocate her sleeping 8-year-old cousin on the top of the bunk bed they shared. Now, in other articles, I have read that it was the bedding, the comforter, and the pillows. After the suffocation, the preteen allegedly cleaned up her cousin and repositioned her body. No words can describe it, said D.A. Agee. It's unimaginable. Agee told Action News 5 that the 8-year-old was found unresponsive in her bed at a house on East. I'm not going to say the street. I will not say that. 2 days later, a tipster came forward saying surveillance video from the bedroom showed what happened. The video shows the 12-year-old with her full body weight taking bedding. It appears the 8-year-old is asleep and she takes the bedding and covers the 8-year-old's face. Agee said, adding that the video also shows the younger girl struggling to survive the attack. And Thursday, a memorial was established outside her grandmother's house where the crime occurred. Demeria was visiting from Nashville. Her 12-year-old cousin was visiting from South Carolina. Their grandmother told Action News 5 the two were inseparable. The evidence, said D.A. Agee, points to first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. There is video where the 12-year-old goes and gets tissue and papers, said Agee, and tries to clean the 8-year-old body and face, and also moves the child to make it appear that she was under the covers. She takes the tissue and the papers, cleans Demeria's body and face. She moves Demeria, positions her to make it appear that she's just sleeping under the covers. The memorial features balloons in Demeria's favorite colors, pink, purple, and pale blue. Her cherished stuffed animals are on display, and bottles of the nail polish she loved to wear sit next to notes written by loved ones. Her family and the police are struggling to figure out the motive. We'd ask your viewers to pray for the family and pray for our officers, said D.A. Agee. This is intense. It's just not something that happens here. The young suspect is being held 3 hours away in Rutherford County, the closest juvenile detention facility to Humboldt. D.A. Agee said the 12-year-old, who turns 13 soon, will appear in court in Trenton on Friday afternoon. He intends to ask the judge to transfer her to adult court. I consider this to be one of the most disturbing, violent acts committed by either an adult or juvenile that my office has prosecuted, D.A. Agee wrote in a release. Due to the horrendous nature of this crime and under Tennessee law, The juvenile court loses jurisdiction after a juvenile turns 19, and therefore the juvenile would be free from any further detention, supervision, or court-ordered mental health treatment. And I'm betting their concern is that she may do about 5 to 6 years if she is tried as a juvenile. However, if she is tried as an adult, they would be able to detain her longer. They would be able to have some supervised release and other court ordered things like the mental health, etc. if she's tried as an adult. Our office is petitioning juvenile judge Mark Johnson to transfer the delinquent child to circuit court to be tried as an adult, which allows for a lengthier sentence, whether that be through incarceration or supervision with court-ordered conditions. Family members have started a GoFundMe to help pay for the service. So let me share the information about the GoFundMe, because if you'd like to know about that or donate, I want to make sure you have the information. Also, there was a short video. I'm going to share that first before we go to the GoFundMe.
Tragedy in a small West Tennessee town. A 12-year-old girl is in police custody tonight, accused of murdering her 8-year-old cousin. Thank you for staying up late and joining us tonight. I'm Joe Birch.
I'm Joy Redmond. The child's body was discovered Monday at a home in Humboldt, Tennessee. 2 days later, authorities say new evidence revealed a horrific crime. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson picks up the story from here.
A 12-year-old girl being accused of murdering her 8-year-old cousin is a stunning crime in any community. But here in the small town of Humboldt, Tennessee, population 7,800, they're coming together to help this family. Pastors have been visiting the house. Neighbors are checking on them because this family is truly in shock.
No words can describe it. It's unimaginable.
Frederick Agee, district attorney in the 28th Judicial District, says the 8-year-old was found unresponsive in her bed in this house on East Mitchell Monday. Wednesday, a tipster said surveillance video from the bedroom revealed what happened. So you've seen the video?
Unfortunately, I have.
What does the video show?
It shows the 12-year-old with her full body weight taking bedding, and it appears to be that the 8-year-old is asleep. She takes the bedding and she covers the 8-year-old's face.
Did the 8-year-old wake up? Did she struggle at any point?
Yes, ma'am. There is a part in the video where we see her struggling.
A memorial for 8-year-old Demeria sits out front of her grandmother's house where the crime occurred. She was visiting from Nashville, her 12-year-old cousin visiting from South Carolina. Their grandmother says the two were inseparable. The evidence, says DA Agee, points to first-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
There is video where the 12-year-old goes and gets tissues and comes in and appears to be trying to clean the 8-year-old's body, face, and also moves the child, the 8-year-old, to appear that she was underneath the covers.
The memorial for Demeria keeps growing. Balloons in her favorite colors, her beloved stuffed animals, and the nail polish she adored. The family and police struggling to figure out the motive.
We'd ask your viewers to obviously pray for the family and also pray for our police officers and our investigators. This is really intense, and it's just not something that happens around here.
DA Agee says the 12-year-old suspect will appear in court in Trenton Friday afternoon. Reporting in Humboldt, Tennessee, Joyce Peterson, Action News 5.
We have a correct.
Okay, so it's extremely sad. Let's talk about the GoFundMe account that was set up. I'm going to pull that up just so you have that information. So their intention was to raise $10,000 and they've surpassed that already. The GoFundMe was set up by Rihanna Smith, and I'm going to read what it says. I'm Ray. I lost my baby, the most beautiful child of God, on Monday, July 15th. The pain I'm feeling is unbearable. I have to now live life without her in this crazy world. I have, but I have another child who's depending on me, and I have to be strong for my baby because she lost her big sister also. I never imagined anything like this would happen, and now find myself trying to fund a funeral. Anything that you can contribute is greatly appreciated and will go towards the service. Thank you so much for all your love, prayers, and donations. So you have that information. If you want to read that, donate. Okay. So I'm going to keep following this case. I know they're not going to release any of the information about Demeria's cousin at this time. So I'm going to keep following this story to see what happens next, if she's charged as an adult, and follow her prosecution. So I want to thank you for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. I want you to be safe, be smart, be savvy, be well, all my friends. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.